Hello guys, what's going on and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be working on a locomotion / time slowdown sort of thing. So let's go ahead, get started. Let's create a new project. Time down. So basically this is going to be like if you've ever played, whoops. Okay, well if you've ever played the game Super Hot, when you freeze, like not moving your hands or controllers, the time around you freezes, so you have time like to grab something and shoot, and then time speeds up, sort of. You know what I mean, right? Hopefully, yeah. So let's hop into this episode. First, we're gonna want to install a plugin called steamVR. Right here. Import. That'll take a while. First you're gonna have to download it, then import it. But I've already have it downloaded. So import, and it's almost done. I have the code for all this over here, for all this kind of stuff, but we're gonna do something a little bit different because it's a little buggy what I have over here. So we're gonna make it so that you can move a little bit while still having time really slow, instead of having it like if you move a little bit, time moves a little, like still moves fast, pretty fast. Then I'm not explaining really well. Sorry about that. What we're gonna have to do is vast outer space. This is just for our scene and to tell if time's slowing down correctly, just for testing, because like the sun has particles that spin in circles. So yeah, that'll help us determine how well time is moving. Import. How long does it take to import all the PNG files? Okay. I'll be right back, guys. This is taking a long time, so I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so it finally finished importing. Oh no, why did I hit that? No, cancel. We have it right here. Yet I still hit the import button. Oh, okay, there. See, we go to our scene. Let's open up vast outer space. Example. Demo scene C, was it? I've never actually tried demo scene C. Does anything move in demo scene C? Oh yes. There's asteroids. Okay, so what we want to do is let's try and use demo scene C. Remove the main camera, go to steamVR, go to prefabs, and drag out on the camera rig. So now what we can do, so I can get my exit on and look around. Oh shoot. Okay, so the tracking is glitchy because I have the wall behind me. I'm just gonna quickly go behind it. Oh my god. This is cool. But I don't think this will really well show us time, but that is cool. That is really cool. but we're not going to be using this. We're going to be using C. So prefabs, or sorry, example, or D, I think. Let's just save it anyway. Yeah, D's it. So the sun spins. If you guys want to try it out, here I'm gonna unplug my headphones because I don't need them. So yeah, if you guys want to try those out, you can. So hold on, there. Okay, yeah. So if you guys want to try that out, you can. We already have an error, don't we? Okay, at least we can run it. Let's delete the main camera because we do not want that. Let's go into prefabs, camera rig. There. Oh, I thought I had it. Let's put it there. And let's actually create empty object. Put it right there. Call it world. And just drag all this, not including your camera, into world. There. So now we have our little world area, whatever you want to call it. And we can move on into the coding. Please don't give me messages, steamVR. Okay. So now what we want to do is we're going to want to work on our code for Locomotion. So let's just go into our assets. Let's create a folder. Scripts. Open that up. Let's create a C# script. Locomotion. There you go. And let's open that up in Visual Studio. Okay. Please load. Okay, so since what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to import the camera rig, the headset, the so we're going to want to do the camera rig, the headset, the right and left controllers. So once we do that, we have full control of we have full control of the whole camera rig. So I'm just gonna copy this. What we're gonna do here is just type in that public game object headset, because the headset is not a tracked object. Public game object camera rig, public tracked object, so the controllers are tracked. You would think the headset is tracked. I think you can, but for this case we're just gonna use that as a game object. And we're gonna need, okay, and then left and right are tracked objects. Now we're gonna create some vector 3s. So private vector 3. Let's just copy this because we're gonna have 3 of them. There. Private vector 3. Camera rig which is location. So that's the location of the camera rig. And this is previous left. So the previous position of the left controller. And then the previous position of the right controller. So what this is doing is it's just showing us the previous previous positions of the first one. So how we make this how do we get the previous positions of the controllers? Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a function. So it's gonna we can call it set previous state right here, there. And then what we're gonna want to do is previous left equals what did we call it? Left dot transform dot position. Then we do the same for the right. So it's just getting its current position, but we call that at the end of the frame. So basically, I'll show you. So what we do is we call on update. At the end of every update, we set the previous state. So in the start, when the script gets rerun, it goes from top to bottom. It gets the old state, and then it resets the state. The next one, it gets the old state, then resets it. So that's how that is gonna work. In start, we're gonna also want to set the previous state, because start is the first thing that runs, and otherwise it'll be buggy on the run because it won't have a previous state right when it runs. It won't know what it is, so we're gonna have to have that in start. So we're gonna have vector 3 right velocity. So this is the velocity of what it's moving at. So it's right dot transform dot position minus previous right. So this is getting the previous. So this is the velocity that it's moving at. Vector 3 left velocity. Sorry, it's an A. Velocity equals left dot transform dot position minus previous left. There we go. Next, what we're going to want to do is float total. So this is going to be the total velocity of all of them. It's equal to right val plus left val. And I don't want them to be that powerful for time. You'll see in a second. So we're going to multiply each of these by 0.8. Oh, sorry. Is that right? Oh no, sorry. Dot magnitude. Because you're gonna get. Yeah, because this is its whole position. Right. Oh. Okay. Plus, and problem is. Oh, I need floats, yeah. It's also one other thing. There. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do create. So I'm just going to copy this, or no, I'm not. This is for getting inputs in steamVR. This is how you get if a key is pressed. So we're going to do device, steamVR, controller dot input. So this is how steamVR wants you to get inputs. Int. Then we do left. So the left controller, it's index. And then we're just going to want to copy and paste this. But instead of left, we have right. So we have. So we can get inputs from both controllers. This enables us to get inputs, and then what we do, you have to have device 2, capital R, and I spelled that terribly, there, and then what we do is we can do, we're going to have that later, we're going to use that later, but camera rig dot transform dot get component. So we're gonna get its. Oh no, this is different. This is for a different part. Now we're gonna do if total velocity is greater than or equal to. So this is where the part of switching time comes in. So if the velocity is like how much you're moving, if it's moving, let's do less than or equal to 0.01, let's say, or let's just do, to make it easier, 1.5. Then do, then we're gonna want to have the camera rig, you're going to move the whole camera rig. Camera rig dot transform dot position. And we're going to do this. So what we're doing is we're moving it in the direction of that the headset is facing. And we're going to not make it move too fast. So this is sort of a mix of moving forward and we're going to slow down time in a little bit. But right now this is for moving forward. So this part's moving forward at the moment. Now right here, we have set previous state. And that's pretty much it for Locomotion. Anything else? No, there isn't. Oh wait, this is greater than. So what I'm gonna do, so this is just movement, 0.5. Isn't there supposed to be an else? Wait, what is this for? Oh, that's for update for this. Oh, whoops. Okay, we don't want to move it first, because we don't. If the person's moving their arms back and forth, you don't want them to move yet. This is where the device comes in. If device dot get touch. So if you touch what you can do is get touch is touch, which is while it's holded. Down is on the instant it's down, and up is on right when you release. So we want it while you're holding it to do this. We're gonna do steamVR controller dot button mask, and the button we want is the grip button, which is this side button right here. Then, so that's if that was pressed, or, which is the double bar. Then we're just gonna want to copy this and paste it. Instead of device, we want device 2. So if one of them does that, or you can have if both of them does that, which I think I'm gonna do for this one. So if both of them are down, then do that. So that is it for the Locomotion. Now all we have to do is attach the Locomotion to an empty game object. There, now all we have to do now is drag on the camera rig, drag on the headset. Actually for headset, what I did is I actually grabbed the eye, because the head becomes, like, when you run it, look what happens to the head. The eye moves like there and the head just disappears. So it's weird what happens, so I just decided to do that it works. And yeah, it took debugging. But left and right, there we go. This should be working now. Just put on the headset. So time is gonna work normally. You can see the sun's just standing there. But what I'm gonna do now, here, hold on. I'm gonna open up here. Okay. So I'm swinging my arms back and forth, but now when I hit both of the buttons, oh, it's not working. Let's see why it wasn't working. I think it's because of that and. I've never done that before. That might be a reason for why it's not working. There. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's working, but it's not moving me in the right direction. Let's fix that part. So, what we're gonna want to do for debugging this is we're just gonna want to print the total value, and greater than or equal to, or camera position. Oh wait. Okay, when let's try doing head. I'm not sure. That might have been the problem. Okay. It's not the problem. It's not moving in the direction of my head. I had this problem earlier. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Headset, the position of it. That should be working. Let's test by one last time putting the eyes in, and let's move the game over here in the scene. Eye seems to be rotating, but when I move, it doesn't go in the eyes forward. Do the eyes even have a rotation? Oh! I think... Oh my god, I'm so dumb. It's forward, not position. Oh my god. There we go. Now we can move around in the direction that we're looking. If you don't believe me, we're going to go to the sun. Come on, sun. Yeah, so it is working. But now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the time. So I can move around it, can move towards it. Let's take a little peek. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, we're in a sun. That's working. We got the locomotion working. You guys can scale that to what you want. This is how fast you're moving. So what we can do is we can add a plane and oh wow, I'm smart. Add a plane, and this shows you can walk in it. We haven't set like limitations, but yeah, that's basically the scale of what you move at. Where's the plane? So yeah, you can reset that to whatever you want, but that's what I'm doing it for just for now. Next what we're gonna do is we're gonna do time. So let's hop into that. We're gonna add, this always happens. This literally always happens. But you don't have to worry about that. If you really don't want that error to appear, well, it's not. It just happens for me because like I really have no idea why that error appears. Ever since I got Unity, every single project I make has that error. But I'm going to create a C# script, time controller. Let's open it up, reload all, and let's get headed into this. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we are going to set, well, we don't need this variable, but it's going to be, let's just have it anyway. Public float cap val. So what this is just going to do is it's just going to multiply it by 10. Or we divide it by 0.1, which is the same thing. Public const float min. So this is the minimum scale. So this is the minimum speed at which time is playing at. You can set that to whatever you want. And I'm forgetting my F's. Floats. Now that we have that, we can move on. Public steamVR tracked object. There we go. Headset. Yeah, so the headset can be a tracked object. Actually, you know what, let's not do the headset. Because we don't, if you want, you can have it based off the headset also, time. But I don't want time to be based off the headset, so I want you can freeze your arms, look around, get a good idea of what's going on before you start playing, or before it resumes time. There. So now we just need our vector 3s. Private vector 3, previous headset. Oh no. Previous right and previous left. So this is basically the same thing as this code, because it's using the movement of your arms, which is a big part of it. So yeah, we're gonna also have the previous states and all that kind of stuff. If you want to, you can retype it, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna have an input. Vector 3, put that in the update. Did I not put in? Don't I have that? Oh no, everything capitalized. Okay, there we go. So now we also need, I'm just copying and pasting most of this because we already did it in our other code. So set previous state. We're not gonna have this, we're gonna have a different script for that. Here we are. So what we have is vector 3 previous, oh yeah, we need the float of the total value. So total val, now all we need is after we set the previous state, we can do just time.timescale. This is really simple, one line equals total val divided by cap val, which is just multiplying it by 10, so plus the minimum scale, just to make sure it doesn't go to 0 as time if you're not moving. But what we want to do actually is, instead of this is what I had, is make it so that if you're like moving steadily, so if total val is less than or equal to 0.01, then what we're gonna have is we're gonna have time scale equal to min scale. Let's just time. We can mess with this. Whoops. Min scale. We can have that for now, but yeah. Then we have else. We do this. And we can fix this around, just mess with it. But actually, you know what? Let's min scale is a little too slow. Multiply that by 5. So let's try this out. Turn on my controllers because they died, or they just turned off. Okay. If I put them down. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god. The most simple thing I forgot to do. Attach it to an object. Time controller. This can be just our script object. Left and right. I'm just gonna rename it to F2 to rename. Scripts. So it's an object that holds all our scripts. There we go. Now, put this on. Time. It's not moving. And I pick them up, move around, it moves. We can fix that around because this is a little too slow for time. So yeah, it's a little bit off. So I'm gonna make it so that you need to be a lot more careful with your movements. Instead of 0.1, 0.05. I think that'll really do it. And I think we need to set this time scale to higher. Time scale has to be much higher because the average speed is like, we'd be doing stuff like this. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So open up the script. Let's just change. You don't even have to do this in the script. You can change this to like 3. So time is gonna move 3 times quicker when you're not moving. Maybe a little bit faster. Let's just do 1. I feel like this is too much. Okay, no, it's not even working. Let's just do 0.5. Let's just do the slow. Right? Yeah, thought so. Way too slow. So I'm just messing around with different speeds. Okay, now this isn't working. Something about my 0.05. Total value, so we can just, oh! When we did 1, it's like dividing it by 1. So instead of this, we want to divide it. We just want to multiply it by 10. That's why it wasn't working. So let's do 1 and then see how this works. So if one controller moves, the other controller, when both controllers are moving, time speeds by. So you can mess with this around, change the different values, change this higher, lower, say you want it to be a lot more powerful. We don't need this plus min scale, but yeah, that's better. There. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's pretty much it. If you want to see more videos like this, please comment and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.